Hi everyone, I'm Alex Sands back with a very different video for me. Okay, so first of all, I wanna address the elephant in the room. This is the way I look in real life. And I really hope this is not another dream face reveal moment. But you know, I'm okay. I like the way I look right now, and I don't know, it's just crazy to think that this is the first time you guys are gonna get to know me in real life, so yeah. But anyways, why am I doing this in the first place? Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are like actually continuously watching my videos, but I thought it would be cool to like answer your questions in a video like this. So yes, for the past month, I believe I've been asking you guys to ask me questions for me to answer on this video. We actually got a couple questions. Y'all did a great job at that. But yes, today we are gonna be answering them. So, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking and let's just go to the answering. First question, Miku Lord says, what other games do you play besides IDV? Top 5 characters in Identity V? And a crossover you want to see in the future for Identity V? Okay, so for the first question, I'm like a really boring gamer because I do consider myself a gamer, okay? I just feel like growing up, I like had a lot of consoles and I used to play all like the, you know, games that everyone would be playing. I remember playing Resident Evil 6 on my Xbox I had. I also used to play Minecraft like a lot. That was like one of my biggest obsessions when being a kid, I have to admit. But I pretty much used to play a lot of video games, but nowadays I don't own a console. So I guess I've been missing out the games the kids are playing nowadays. But I just play like the basic mobile games like Roblox. I mean, that's a goodie. I also play Minecraft sometimes, but I'm not like a huge fan anymore. And also lately, last year I started playing Fortnite, which became like my newest obsession. But I just started to spend like a whole lot of money on it. So I was like, you know what? I need to step back and rethink my actions. But that's for the video games I play. My top 5 favorite characters in Identity V. Oh, this is a hard one, but I'm gonna try to just like get into my mind and tell you guys my top 5. Okay, so first of all, of course, my first and favorite main, Naiad. Second place, I would have to throw in Patricia. She's second place just because I don't play Survivor that much, but I love that woman. Like, Patricia is just like such a good character, you know? Number 3, oh, this is a hard one, but I feel like I've been playing Bloody Queen a lot recently. And I love her gameplay style. It's always so good to play with her, and she has like the best skins in game, period. Now for the number 4, I feel like, I don't know, I have to give it to another girly, honestly. And I think I'm gonna place Sangria, you know, the opera singer, just because her gameplay style is another one that I love too much. And for number 5, I don't know, I feel like, this is complicated. I feel like I'm gonna miss a character, but I like Composer, okay? Frederick is just like my favorite boy in game. I mean, we gotta be here for the French boy. So yeah, that's my top 5. As for the Essence theme I would like to see in IDV, I don't know, I feel like I want them to give us something that's like, just like really, really dark, like horror-sided, but I don't want like the Goatman Limited S tier horror. I want like the most satanic and dark stuff that we've ever seen in game. I feel like that would be, I would wail, especially if they gave it to like a character that I play a lot. Like for example, if they decide to give us like a dark sea satanic naiad mermaid kind of limited skin, I would definitely put all my money into it, just trying to pull for it. But yeah, I really want them to give us something like really exaggerated, you know, because I have not been living for the couple last essences they have been giving us. So yeah, I don't know. And last but not least, crossover I would want to see in the future for IDV. Okay, here's the thing with Identity 5 crossovers. So I don't watch anime. It may be disappointing to you guys because I know every single IDV player loves like anime related stuff. But I've never been able to sit through an anime. I have not watched any animes. I mean, I've watched like the most basic ones, like for example Death Note. That one, Chef's Kiss, I do have to give it to them because it's just such a good anime. But I really have tried watching some other animes like The Promised Neverland. I swear to God, I only watched 3 episodes and it lost me completely. I tried watching Madoka Magica also, never finished it. And just like some other animes that I have not watched. And you know, since most of the crossovers that Identity 5 has are animes, I just don't feel like I'm in a position where I can tell y'all, I really want to see this in game, you know? But I would definitely be here for a video game crossover like Resident Evil. That would be just so good. A Coraline crossover would be really amazing too. Like I would love for that to happen. And I feel like a Plants vs. Zombies crossover would actually be really, really cool to see in game. I don't know. I would buy those skins, okay? Okay, so RayOD7OL asks, what is the crossover you want to return so bad? Okay, like I just said, honestly, Death Note. And you guys are gonna kill me for saying this, but I need Kamari Moon and Persona 5 to come back. And I know they just came back recently, but I didn't quite figure out my life at that point. So I did not buy or pull any of those skins. I know it's low-key crazy to say that when one of those names I just dropped was literally in the shop like 2 months ago, but sometimes life is hard for people, so I don't want to hear it, okay? Shut up! Coma IDV says, how did you get into Identity 5? What do you think of the new characters and crossovers, and what is your favorite type of music? Okay, I'm glad you asked something that had nothing to do with IDV. But yeah, I was just roaming in the App Store for multiplayer mobile apps, and that's how I found out about Identity 5. And also for the second question, I feel like NetEase has to, you know, slow it down a little bit with new characters. I mean, of course they have to release new stuff for players to, you know, still be interested in the game, but sometimes it's just too many new mechanics in game, and for me, it just sometimes gets hard with survivor releases. When I tell you I was devastated when The Little Girl came out, it was the worst thing ever for me. I had like a literal 10 losses streak in quick match, and also the waiting time was crazy, so that was a hard time for me. I am a better player now for sure. I can handle more of that, but I don't know. I just don't like it for them to release a lot of characters in 1 year. I'm just saying they need to slow down. As for the crossovers, I think most of them have been, you know, consistently good, so I have no complaint. And my favorite type of music, honestly, I listen and I literally have no problem with listening to any type of music, like I swear. But I definitely love pop music, and I also like some reggaeton because that's like a genre that's very much like Latin's favorites. So yeah, I have to get into it, you know. Okay, next up, Agreste has some questions for us, and they say, hello Alec, my questions are, do you watch any other Identity 5 creator? Do you consider Identity 5 an expensive game? And what's your favorite skin? Okay, so for the first question, I do watch some other Identity 5 content creator. I feel like everyone knows them at this point, but what do you want me to say? I love Yobska. They are like by far my favorite Identity 5 content creator, and also my favorite drag artist. They are such an amazing artist, like hands down. So yeah, I would definitely say Yobska. I don't know, I feel like They are the only content creator that I can sit through and watch an entire stream of them. So yeah, definitely Yoska. For the second question, I do consider Identify an expensive game, especially in my country, just because I feel like sometimes the prices are just way too high for only one single skin. And my main problem with echoes in the game is that sometimes the packages they sell are not even enough for you to buy anything in game. So you just have to like mix up packages or just like straight up buy the most expensive package in game in order to like buy an S tier or just like buy a crossover package. So I do consider Identify a pretty expensive game to play, and I could not imagine myself being a new player on 2025. Like I would just, I don't know, feel like overwhelmed with everyone having crossover skins and just like, you know, not being able to buy them. And for the last question, my dream skin, definitely Halberd of Silence. I think that's the name of the Naiad S tier. The funny thing about this skin is that I think I started playing, like it came out when I was new to the game, so I like didn't really know what was going on. But I do remember seeing that essence and being like, oh, that's such a good skin. But I never knew that Naiad was going to be such a lovely character to me, or that she was gonna be my main, so I never thought about pulling for it. Also, it's not like I had the money to do it back then. I mean, not that I have the money to wail on the game right now, but you know, that was a sad case. Also, I feel like both Patricia's limited S tiers are gorgeous, and the Opera Singers limited S tier is just also one of my favorites, just because, I don't know, I love classy skins like that really like are like they are really worth it in my mind, you know, like once you see them you're like, I want that skin, especially the ones that not a lot of people get. But yeah, okay, so Tracy REZ Nick Lover asks character that I hate but I need to admit that they have a gorgeous skin or more gorgeous skins. What country am I from? What character do I secretly like or just don't tell many people about? Oh, and how was my day? Okay, so for a character that I hate but I have to admit they have gorgeous skins, I don't know. I can't really tell you that I hate any character in game, but I think I do have an answer for this, and I think I have to say Mercenary. Listen, I don't hate him, but I would like, he's a character pick that I'm just like, no. He probably would be my last pick as a survivor on a list. But I do have to admit that all 50 of his skins are really like, I wouldn't say gorgeous, but they are like really representative of that character, and most of them are crossover skins or just like special skins in game, so I have to say Naive. As for the second question, this may surprise a lot of people, but I am from Mexico. I live in Mexico. I've never been outside this country. I've only been outside Mexico once, but it was not like an English country really. And why do I feel the need to say this? It's just because I am really proud of my English level and, you know, my pronunciation and stuff, especially being someone who hasn't been to, I don't know, any English speaking country like the US or like, you know, some other countries. But yeah, I'm a proud Mexican. Viva Mexico. Okay, a character that I secretly like. Okay, so this is like unexpected from me, maybe, especially knowing my character picks in the game, but I have a lot of Joseph skins and I think I actually enjoy his gameplay. I feel like he sometimes receives the same treatment that Prisoner receives, and just like a lot of people hate him, but also a lot of people like absolutely go crazy for him. I did not like his newest S tier that's coming out for summer, but you know, I never tell people that because I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of Joseph mains that receive a lot of hate, and I am not planning to main Joseph, so yeah. I do have a lot of skins for him, so I think I could play him sometime, yeah. And for the last question, my day has been incredible. Honestly, getting ready for this video was my favorite thing to do, so yeah, thank you. Moving on to Butao. They asked me if there are any tips I want to give to newer players, such as kiting, decoding abilities, or anything. Also, they said that they just found my channel today and they love my energy. And also got, I believe it was the meteorologist's A tier today, and they are hoping they do decently with her. Honestly, thank you so much for saying you like my videos. I do this for you guys to, I don't know, just like distract yourselves or have fun or whatever. But as for the tips to give a new player, I feel like honestly just like do a lot of research, especially because there are a lot of characters in the game right now. So I need you to do two things: find a survivor main and find a hunter main. I do feel like it's really important in the game to have both a hunter and a survivor main, just because sometimes number one, queue waiting times are just crazy. Like they get so crazy sometimes, especially in rank or when new characters release. So yeah, you have to like balance your character picks in game, but this also can be really difficult because, as I just said, there are many characters in the game. So honestly, just like take advantage of the free trial cards and the characters that are free to play each week, because I don't know, you also may find a character that you feel more comfortable playing with while, you know, trying out characters. And once you find a character that you are actually comfortable using in the game, probably like start looking for a lot of pro gamer videos or just like guides. There are a lot of guides for a lot of characters on YouTube, and try to like analyze a lot of pro gameplay. Yep. Okay, moving on to Fanny. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, number one, how did you first discover Identity 5? Who was your first main? And what are some funny moments you remember playing as a newbie? You downloaded the game and played ever since. Oh my god, that's so fun. Okay, so I first discovered Identity 5. Honestly, I feel like I was just looking for multiplayer games to play with my bestie. I believe it was December 2021 or maybe December 2022. I don't remember, but I do remember watching like multiplayer mobile games to play with your friends, especially because we were on pandemic. So I just came up with Identity 5, and I remember I started playing around while Danganronpa crossover was there, because I remember, like I vividly remember logging in and seeing the Monokuma icon, like loading screen. And I do remember my bestie was a huge fan of Danganronpa. She went crazy for it, and I just started playing ever since. My first main, okay, so I think this is a funny story, but I think my first main, like what do we consider someone's main, you know? I don't know, but I feel like I started to play Lawyer when I first installed Identity 5. I don't know, I have no idea why. But then like, you know, being like a better player and stuff got me into playing Entomologist as a survivor. And then as a hunter, I think my first main ever was Geisha, because I got some A tiers of hers like really early starting into IDV. And then I think I also started playing Mary because I loved her Deduction Star skin. It was my favorite skin in game. So I like eventually bought it and just like started playing a lot of Mary. But then eventually I found out about Naiad, and I don't know. The years have given me experience with her, so yeah. I am now an A Badger. Funny moments I remember playing as a newbie. Okay, so it also has to do with the Promised Neverland crossover, and that's pulling for Peter Rattray skin. Yeah, and getting jump scared by it. Okay, moving on to November Eclipse. They say, what other games do you play? I already answered that question. And what do you want to do with life, like career, job-wise? And also, did your younger self envision you would be here right now in life? Okay, so for the second question, okay, so this is like a really hard question for me. Just because I'm a really indecisive, like, boy, you know, I cannot tell you if I like I don't know, like I want to be something like exactly in life. I have definitely found out that I love showcasing like my ideas and my opinions to people. Just like I love talking with people and just like, you know, doing things publicly, if you know what I'm saying. I am going to study architecture after summer vacations are over, but you know, life is crazy. I cannot tell you that I'm going to be a full-on like architect after finishing my career. But yeah, I'm just trying to see where life takes me at this point. And for the third question, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I grew so quickly and so much on this community in like the least amount of time possible, which I'm really happy about. Because I used to have another Identity V related channel, but I just wasn't doing that good, you know? So I just like stopped posting stuff. And then that's when I decided to start posting Identity V gameplays on this account, and that's when I like, you know, I could say like blew up. Like I know I'm not famous or whatever, but I'm definitely happy with the public's response on my videos. But yeah, I definitely did not know that I, you know, would be creating a very small Identity V community on this channel. Moving on to Fairy Tracy, they are asking what made me want to start YouTube, do I watch anime, and how do I get over hunter anxiety? I want to play hunter, but I'm scared. Okay, so for the first question, I just feel like I lately, like for the past couple years, especially since the pandemic happened, I've been watching and consuming a lot of like gaming content, which, you know, comes with like watching a lot of content creators play video games and interacting with them even and stuff. And so at one point I felt like I was like, I need to do that just because I love, okay, first of all, I love video games and I love talking to people. So yeah, at one point I was like, I think I can do that. And honestly, I know like life is about like growing and stuff, especially knowing that I'm a new content creator who just started like this year. But I really wish I could give you guys some more like variety content, as in like, you know, I would like to be able to play another kind of games or just like upgrade my content. Something that I'm really dying to do is you know, get like a proper gamer setup to like have like a camera to see you guys and just like upgrade my streams and my videos and everything. But I'm still working on it, and one of these days it's gonna happen. I'm just telling you that. So yeah, do I watch anime? The question is no. Again, I already answered why not, but yeah. And I don't know, so I just feel like sometimes I have more hunter anxiety than some other times, but most of the times I don't. I just like don't care about losing in rank and like messing up my hunter win rate, because also my hunter win rate is never below like 85, so I guess I'm pretty confident. Yeah, just like when playing rank, you know, be confident and believe in yourself. And last but not least, RAA 5671 asks, when did you get into IDV? Who are your favorite characters and why? Which characters have you had badges for? And what's your favorite custom game mode? Yeah, so I pretty much started playing Identity V on like 2022, 2023 if I'm not wrong. Maybe before that, but yeah, I already told you how it happened. So for the second question, my favorite characters definitely have to be Naiad, Patricia, and I don't know, I feel like I want to say Composer too, but I missed a lot of his skins, so I don't think I can really say Composer. But yeah, the Naiad and Patricia are definitely my girls for life. Like, I love those women so much. Oh my god. I have had badges for Geisha. I used to be a B badge Geisha. I think I've been a B badge Patricia. Of course, I've been an A badge Naiad. And this is crazy, but at some point I also got a B badge for Prospector. So yeah, I don't know. I sometimes enjoy playing as him, but I low-key don't like Norden, so whatever. Okay, and for the last question, my favorite custom game mode definitely has to be, Duo Hunters is just a classic to play with friends. I don't know. I think it sometimes gets too messy playing with your friends on custom duos, but it's just too funny to me. And lately, I think I've been playing a lot of custom Copycat. I don't know. I think it's just a really fun experience, and you guys should try it out. Also, y'all should play custom game modes with me because I don't think y'all ever had. So yeah, definitely consider joining my live streams because I do a lot of fun stuff in there. I need you guys to play more with me, so subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss my lives and my videos. Alright, Edgely says, favorite and least favorite crossover, and any China exclusive crossovers you wish were in NA EU server. Those are really good questions, but for the first one, I feel like my favorite crossover of all times definitely have to be, it has to be Death Note, and I feel like those skins are like superb, those are like so good, and I'm still waiting to this day for that crossover to come back. So NetEase, I don't know, what are you waiting for? And I also think Sanrio crossover, it's like one of the best crossovers we've gotten in the game or in the shop. Now for my least favorite crossover, I am not sure. I'm not sure if it's called Bongo Stray Dogs. I don't know. I'll put a picture of the poster because I vividly remember that poster. But that essence is just so boring. Oh my god, I almost fell. But as I was saying, that essence was just like too boring to me, and I think I also got a skin from that. I don't know, but there's a picture. Now for the exclusive crossover I wish I had, you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but the Naiad KFC A tier. I don't know, I like it. I like the little sundae on her back, and I like the huge big ass fork that she hits survivors with. So yeah, there you go. Rear Van Patten asks, what crossover skins do I own? Okay, so I obviously don't know them all by like memory, so I'm gonna give you guys a little tour on the game. So let's go. Well, there you have it. Simply 8666 asks, what other games do I play besides IDV? I already answered this question, so I'm just gonna move on. Okay, but I think those were all the questions. Honestly, those were a lot of questions, so thank you guys for asking me your questions, for commenting them on my videos. I definitely enjoyed this video so much, like getting to talk with you guys, and I just hope you guys get to know me better. Before I end this video, I want to say thank you so much. Like, you guys don't know how much I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that come into my live streams and comment stuff. Everyone who likes my videos, anyone who just like recently subscribed, everyone who keeps on commenting on every single video I post. I definitely see you. I know who you are. I recognize the guys who consistently join into my streams. So yeah, if you want to help me grow out this channel, just like the video and share it with your Identity 5 friends. Also, I feel like this video is going to mark before and after in my channel, so definitely expect more fun content coming to this channel. But yeah, I think that is everything I had for you guys for today's video. So with nothing else to say, thank you so much for joining me, and I love you guys. And I'll be seeing you on the next Identity 5 gameplay. So goodbye. Love you all.